Kośice, Slovakia. Week number 3 on the Junior Grand Prix, day number 2 of competition. Beautiful old town, beautiful architecture, restaurants, really lovely. Look outside the arena, the steel arena here. Seating capacity 8,000, no fans in the stands this week because of COVID, of course. Lots of cheering going on by the teams and the support staff around. Welcome everyone, live inside the arena here, the Steel Arena in Kośice. We want to thank all of our viewers from around the world for joining us. It's so important for the growth of our sport around the globe. We thank you for watching from every country, and please join us on social media. Let us know where you're watching from and who your favorite skater is, what you've liked so far. We have the men's free program, the battle for the medals, coming up in just a few moments. Let's take a look at the start order for this event.
The following competitors may now take the ice for warm-up. Z Macedonska, from Macedonia, Seldin Silo. Z Irska, from Ireland, Dylan Judge. Z Estonska, from Estonia, Jager Martinko. Z Bulharska, from Bulgaria, Philippe Caimaccio. Zo Švédska, from Sweden, Oliver Pretorius.
Now, just an update on this men's event. First, the free program, battle for the podium spot. But we have quite a wide range of abilities, of course, and not all countries have the same ice time and coaching ability and off ice and whatnot. So you'll see quite a range. But in the final couple groups, we'll see a lot of quads, a lot of risk on those quads, but a lot can pay off as well as they battle for podium spots a little later in the day. Just a reminder about the schedule for today. Men's free program starting right now, 14:35 local time in here in Kośice. And the Paris free program goes tonight at 18:35. Tomorrow's schedule will start with the free dance at 10:30 in the morning. Women's free skate will go a little bit later in the afternoon at 13:20. You won't want to miss that. That's going to be a battle for sure. And of course, we have a week off next week. We'll move on to Krasnoyarsk, Russia, on to Ljubljana, Slovenia, Gdansk, Poland. We'll finish the Junior Grand Prix Series 2021 in Linz, Austria. Beautiful, beautiful town there. October 7th to 9th. The Junior and Senior Grand Prix final will go December 10th to 12th in Osaka, Japan.
Cheats in between us and don't get no further. And I know you're always on that night shift, but I can't stand these nights alone. Woo! And I don't need no explanation, 'cause baby you're the one.
Well, just a reminder, the start order for this event, of course, is the reverse order for the results. So the first group will have been at the bottom of the short program results. So I've talked very often and need to continue to do so about the varying degrees of opportunity for these athletes and of the level of their skill, much to do with the time on the ice, the facilities that they have. So they're all equal from the point of view of trying hard, of having a passion for the sport, of setting a goal and trying to achieve it in competition. When it comes to the number of rotations in a jump, from a double to a quad, it could be quite different from the first group all the way to the final group. Also, the skating skills and performance level, you'll see a significant difference as we move into the event a little further. That's what the juniors is about. There's a look at the start order for this event, for this group, pardon me. And that's what the juniors is all about. It's about development around the globe, no matter where you come from, no matter how much ice time you have or off ice you get.
Páni, posledná
have the
minuta
opportunity to
rozjazdy.
compete on the ISU Junior Grand Prix.
Gentlemen,
Follow us
there is
on
1
Facebook
minute left
and
in
on
this
Instagram
warm-up.
at ISU Figure Skating, and on YouTube at ISU Junior Grand Prix, and on Twitter at ISU_figure. Once again, I just want to thank all the viewers from around the world for joining us on our live stream. I'd love to hear where you're watching from, what your thoughts are, any questions you may have. We monitor the Twitter account, and our producer here will pass on any questions and comments that you have to me, and I'd like to bring them back to you and answer any questions that you may have and get your input. So please send us a message. Love to hear from you.
Break these bones, but then I'll be ready. Are you ready? It's the start of us waking up. Come on, are you ready?
So on this first group, we'll be seeing certainly some attempts at triples and maybe a number of doubles as well. We won't see any quads in this first group or the first two groups, but that's the level that they're at. They're going after those triples to get
Prosím, opustite ľadovú
feeling
plochu.
multi-rotational jumps in
Gentlemen,
competition.
your warm-up has
I
ended.
wish all the young men
Please
good
leave
luck
the ice.
in today's event. Final words of encouragement. You can see, just stay calm, just stay organized,
Dámy a
one
páni,
element at a time.
ladies and gentlemen, z Macedónska, representing Macedonia, Seldin Silo.
Well, from Macedonia, Seldin, 17 years old. This is his first Junior Grand Prix event. And he'll skate the free program to Innuendo by Queen.
Through the sorrow, all through our splendor, don't take offense at my innuendo.
Macedonia, Seldin Silo.
Well, I think Seldin did a great job. I think he took the advice of the coach, just one thing at a time, stay calm, stay organized. Just like a little shopping list. One element, go to the next. Next element, go to the next. So that's the first stage of development. Learn to deliver what you can technically. Performance will come in time as you grow, as you have more confidence, or better skating skills, all sorts of things that will give you that confidence. This young man's job today was to go through the shopping list of technical elements, execute them the best that he can, and he did. Let's take a look at the triple salchow right off the top. Brings that free leg around, up into the air, all the way around, gets the free leg back, and into a double toe. Double axel, free leg and arms lift him straight up, gets all the way around. Sure, he needs a lot more speed and flow and straighter position, stretch free leg, all those types of things, but basic jumping technique, good. Double lutz, double toe. Fought for each landing there. And then the double flip, really nicely done at the end of the program. That was some good flow landing on that element. So I had a planned program that he wanted to execute. Mission accomplished here in week 3 of the Junior Grand Prix. Good experience for Seldin from Macedonia. Come here, watch the other skaters. Do the best that you can with what you're able to do and gain some experience, and that he just did.
Не знам зашто не затоа. А видиш Ридберга ви е некако.
Само да пивате към нея, може да пивате да ги задържиш. Никой не прави
Nick kiss and cry. The coaches quite often just try to help the athletes, especially the young ones, put things in perspective as to where they're at, what to expect. Let's take a look at the free program score for Seldin from Macedonia. 52.46. First skater out in this event. Total competition score of 83.33. Oh, he's wanting more, but it'll come in time. Hard work, more experience. Kind of a never-ending journey.
Ako ďalší v poradí, next skate, representing Ireland.
Well, from Ireland, Dylan Judge, 17 years old. First Junior Grand Prix event, coached by Margaret O'Neill and choreographed by Mark Hanratty. Of course, Mark did the commentary at the World Championships. What a great job he did, helping this young man also develop.
No cares for me, I'm happy as I can be. I learned to love and to live, devil may care. No cares for woes, whatever comes later goes. That's how I'll take and I'll give, devil may care. When the day is through, I suffer no regrets. I know that he who frets loses the night. For only a fool thinks he can hold back the dawn. He who is wise never tries to revise what's past and gone. Live love today and come tomorrow what may. Don't even stop for a sigh. It doesn't help if you cry. That's how I'll live and I'll die. Devil may care. your eyes I see soon begins bewitching me. I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true? I get a kick out of you. I get a kick out of you. Every time I see you standing there before me, I get a kick, though it's clear to me that you obviously do not adore me. I get no kick in a plane, flying too high with some gal in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. I get a kick, she gives me a boot. I get a kick out of you. Da-da-da-da.
Well, what a great job by Dylan Judge from Ireland. Very solid, good, strong core.
Ireland,
good back
Dylan
as well.
Judge.
And with the list of elements that he set out to accomplish, with the exception of that second triple Saka, what a great job by Dylan. Now, I know these young skaters from Ireland, they have such a long ways to go. They have to travel about 3 hours a day to get to an ice rink to practice. They haven't had a lot of time on the ice because of COVID, as many of the skaters as well around the world. But this young man, great dedication by both skaters from Ireland here. Watch the triple Saka, that free leg comes around, lifts him right up. There it is, right on top. Bends forward a little bit, just hoping he had it, and he did. Right up with the double toe. Double axel right after that. And gets that free leg back quick enough to stabilize the landing, so that was really good. Watch the feet here. Fold in pretty tight. That's good. Gets that free leg back. And then this is the second triple Saka. This did not lift up as much. That was on an angle in the takeoff. Didn't have enough air time. Feet weren't directly underneath him. Follows it up with a really good double Lutz, double toe. Good flow between both those jumps. And good direction in the air as well. There's the double flip a little bit later. Euler. And gets the double Saka done. You see the focus and concentration on his face. It's mostly concentrating on technical. And that's where it should be at the moment. Especially if you haven't had a lot of time on the ice. Performance will come in time, experience, and training. There you go. Dylan Judge from Ireland. Nice job, young man. Good, strong back, and you really need that in this sport. Have a strong, straight core of your body. Keep yourself centered in the air and in spins. And this young man has lots of work to do on the arms yet, and stretching the free leg, pointing the toes, all that polishing up.
The scores for Dylan Judge.
Through the thousands of hours of training. Let's take a look at the scores for the free program for Dylan. Free program score 62.99. That's first in the free program so far. 2 skaters in, and let's take a look at the competition score. Total event score of 97.51. Seemed to be pretty pleased with that, so he should be very proud.
This puts him currently in the first place. Ako ďalší v poradí, next skate.
Well, our next competitor comes from Estonia, 15-year-old Jager Martinko, born in Tallinn, coached by Irina Kononova and choreographed by Tavi Rand. 21st after the short program. Needs 60.44 to take over the lead.
Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare, sono un italiano. Buongiorno Italia, gli spaghetti al dente, e un partigiano come presidente, con l'autoradio sempre nella mano destra, un canarino sopra la finestra. Buongiorno Italia con i tuoi artisti, con troppa America sui manifesti, con le canzoni, con amore, con il cuore, con più donne, sempre meno suore. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno Maria, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia. Buongiorno Dio, lo sai che ci sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano vero. Un'Italia che non si spaventa, con la crema da barba la menta, con un vestito gessato sul blu e l'amo viola la domenica in TV. Buongiorno Italia col caffè ristretto, le calze nuove nel primo cassetto, con la bandiera in tintoria e una 600 giù di carrozzeria. Italia, buongiorno Maria, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia. Buongiorno Dio, lo sai che ci sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano. Lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano vero. Lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano vero.
Estonia, Jager Martinko.
Jager Martinko from Estonia, sitting in 21st place after the short program. I know he was a little disappointed with that. Had some really nice jumps at the top of this program. We'll take a look at that. A little tired partway through and just was couldn't execute to that same degree near the end of the program. This is, pretty normal. Here's his triple loop, straight down and straight up. Watch, right on top of the foot on the landing. Really excellent mechanics and timing on that jump. Beautifully done, is positive GOE. There's the triple lutz forward. Hand has to go down. And the double axel a little bit later. Euler, good Euler actually, into the triple salchow. That'll be downgraded, it is, in the judging system. Blade landing forward on contact with the ice. Here's the triple toe loop. Good height and flight in that jump. So I had a really good first half of the program, no problem. Here's the second triple loop. This did not go up and it was really forward, under-rotated, and couldn't keep on his feet on that landing. Now that was the only really big error. And the program needs a little work on flexibility. So hard for these young men. They have so much work to do off the ice to keep the flexibility and strength. It takes work every day, or it will quickly disappear. It'll limit positions and spins, and choreographic moves as well. So you really need flexibility and strength kind of equal.
The scores for Jager Martinko.
Well, let's take a look at the scores for Jager Martinko from Estonia. Free program score
Jager Martinko reprezentující Estonsko.
75.82. That's first in the free program so far.
Celkové skóre.
And with a total competition score of 112.90, that puts Jager currently into first place.
Momentálně se umístuje první. This puts him currently in the first place. Jako další v poradí, next to skate, representing Bulharsko, Philippe Caimaccio.
Well, Philip is from Bulgaria, 17 years old. This is his very first Junior Grand Prix event, 20th after the short program. Needs a 73.73 to take over the lead. He'll skate the free program here this afternoon to Libertango, the Piazzolla.
Bulgaria, Philippe Caimaccio.
Well, you can see at the end there, Philip got a little behind his music, had some challenges and had to try to catch up. But let's talk a little bit about the elements. He starts the jumps pretty well, rotates to get around the triples. I don't think that's so much the problem, it's there. But the mechanism for stopping rotation while you're in the air and checking it out as you go back to the ice, it's a very difficult skill because it has to happen in fractions of a second, and his timing for checking out stopping rotation was not there. Look at that little hop in the back outside edge. Double axel here, not a problem because he falls right into the Euler, into the triple Salchow, under rotated. Free leg didn't check out. You'll see that reoccurring theme here. Here's the triple Lutz. Watch on the landing. Free leg doesn't get back. It's still stuck in front and he has to go down. We'll see that again. Watch the free leg on the landing. Where is it? It's out to the side and doesn't push behind. So there's just a basic mechanism for the checking out, the landing of the jump, which was not with him today for sure. Trying really hard and pushing himself up in the air. There's the double axel at the end. You see the free leg push back? No problem there. But didn't have that working for him early on in the program. So important that free leg, the left leg in his case, has got to be activated while you're still in the air to get it out on the landing. It was just too late on almost all the jumps here in the program. But, you know, work in progress, as all skaters have. They all have something they need to be focused on and working on. And the shoulders go up. He says, okay, that's what it was today. But you take that back home, start to really focus and concentrate on stopping the rotation, checking out on the landings. All that will be very possible for you. No problem. Analyze and spend the time and focus on those little areas. Let's take a look at the scores for the free program. For Philip, 49.45. That's fourth in the free program with a total competition score of 88.63. That'll put Philip currently in the third place.
Ako ďalší v poradí, next skate, representing Sweden, Švédsko, Oliver Pretorius.
Well, 19-year-old Oliver Pretorius from Sweden, born in Gothenburg, coached and choreographed by Tamara Kośice, 99.81 personal best 2 years ago at the Riga Cup in the free program, looking to better that here tonight. He'll skate a rock medley by Beatles and Queen.
You don't know what it's tea. mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub, there's a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
Well, by his expression at the end of the program, looked pretty happy with that. Eyebrows lifted.
Sweden
Got a little tired near the end of the
Pretorius.
program. Very quick in the air, nice, quick, fast rotation, and pretty strong position as well. He's really strong and coordinated. He's got all the skills for the jumps. He's still learning them. Not all polished yet, of course. You want to work on those beautiful landing positions. A little more flow on the landing. But the mechanics are there. Let's take a look inside the program here and a little bit more of the detail. Here's the triple axel. That's good. Watch his left foot. It's going to slip out just slightly. Watch as he steps on it, slips out right there. Just a little bit. Not too badly, actually. Looked like he went right straight up and got off lean on the end of that jump. There's the triple salchow Euler. Good flow. Up in another triple salchow. Absolutely no problem. Nice straight back. Triple Lutz. See what happens here. This did not go up. Just a bit of a mispick. You can see was really a low jump. Didn't get all the way around. Couldn't get the free leg back. Comes back down the ice for triple loop. No problem there. Double toe. The basic mechanics of all the jumps. Here's the double axel. Really nice off the end of the edge there. The technique and the mechanics, very good. The detail, well, needs a little bit of polishing, as most of the juniors do, so that'll just take time in the next phase of development. And it's the thing that most of the young men don't like to deal with. They like to jump, that's for sure. It looks pretty happy there.
Hej mamma, pappa. Hej Julian, Alex. Hej alla.
Well, good job. I think he feels a lot better after this program than after the short. He has the skills, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the scores for the free program. 91.61, that's first in the free. So far, the total competition score of 131.21. That puts Oliver currently into first place after the first group.
Momentálně se umístňuje jako první. This brings him currently in first place. Ako ďalší v
And
poradí.
the next group of men waiting to get on the ice. Always an anxious moment. Just want to get going.
Nasledujúci pretekári môžu nastúpiť na rozjazdku.
And here we go.
The following competitors may now take the ice for warm-up.
And here's a look at the standings so
Slovenska,
far after
from
the
Slovakia,
first five
Lukáš
skaters.
Václavík and Marko Piliar. Z Česka, from the Czech Republic, Georgie Reshenko. Z Maďarska, from Hungary, Alexander Vlasenkov. Z Ukrajiny, from Ukraine, Kiriol Leschenko. Z Nemecka, from Germany, Louis Weisser.
comes the shame. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so I'm back.
Well, we'll see a little bit stronger skating skills and jumping skills in this next group. As I mentioned, the start order for the men's free program is the reverse order from the results of the short. As we move along in the event, you'll see more difficult jumps, probably a little bit more connection with the music, and certainly better skating skills as well. Doesn't mean that the jumps will always work, but you'll see a difference in the speed of the skater and the efficiency of their technical elements. There's so much video of skating available now that many coaches and those skaters who are really passionate about it will study technique. There's no problem in copying technique. You may not want to copy choreography or music or costumes, but certainly copying good technique, never a problem. No one owns good technique. You just have to figure it out. It's based on science a lot. There's a look at the start order for Group 2. You can see the reverse order, 18, 17, 16, 15. That's the placement of the short program. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at ISU Figure Skating, YouTube, ISU Junior Grand Prix, and of course Twitter at ISU_figure. Love to hear from you. We welcome you to our broadcast. We thank you for joining us. Love to have your input as to how you found the sport, what do you like to watch, who your favorite skater is, any questions that you may have. Please send them to us on Twitter or on
Gentlemen,
Facebook.
there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
Nice big arena here, host of the 2019 World Hockey Championship and also 2013 Junior Grand Prix. We were not on the Junior Grand Prix at that point. We started the broadcast 1 year later, so this is our first time to this city and to Slovakia. We've been to Bratislava many times, of course, but not the city of Kośice.
Páni, koniec rozjazdky. Prosím, opustite ľadovú plochu. Gentlemen, your warm-up has ended.
And here we go,
Please
Group 2.
leave the ice.
Well, let's watch and see the difference in the quality of skating, the speed by which the skater approaches the elements, flow on the landing.
Dámy a páni, ladies and gentlemen, representing Slovakia, Slovensko, Lukáš Václavík.
Well, Luca's 14 years old, first Junior Grand Prix event, 18th after the short program. And he'll be skating to Malagueña.
Slovakia, Lukáš Václavík.
Well, you can see a difference in the quality of this young man right off the top of the program. Really good speed right from the beginning. Nice posture. Serious and focused approach today, one element at a time. He was pretty disappointed with the short program, and he'd been disappointed with that triple loop. That was sort of an awkward fall, but the rest of the program, nicely done. Look at those eyes. Piercing. Looking forward throughout the program, to be precise. Here's the opening triple Lutz. Smooth right on top into the double toe loop. Really excellent execution. Nice soft knees in the landing as well. The double axel, watch the arms and the free leg back and snap them way up into the air, right on top. Excellent technique and very good timing today. Triple Lutz, Euler, double Salchow. Good flow off that back edge all the way. Pardon me, it's just the triple Lutz. Here's the triple toe, pardon me. Euler, double Salchow. Nice. You can see a nice straight back. Stretch the arms out, the free leg. You should really polish it up a little bit more, but all the mechanics of it are just excellent. You just want to make it a little tidier. Here's the flying sit spin, right into a side move. That flying sit is in at a level 4 with a plus GOE of 0.21, so a pretty good score off that. A little hop in there for a feature. This was the problem. Here's a triple loop. Watch your feet get stuck together. That left foot was crossed. Both picks got stuck in the ice. You couldn't get that left leg out behind. Had to go down. But here's the end of the program. This young man certainly has some ability and talent. He demonstrated an ability to focus. Lots of things to work on without question. But lots is already there. A lot of good basics. Just 14 years old, so that's so young in the career of men's skating. You know, another 10 to 12 years easily in skating if one wanted to do it. So there's a lot to be learned and maturity to be applied over those years. It's whether you can hang in there and whether you chase every detail. It's hard, monotonous, long work. Well, the technical panel had a number of elements to look at for reviews, of course. They're now in. Let's take a look at the scores for the free program. For Luca, 90.59. That's second in the free program so far with a total competition score 138.63. That'll put Luca currently in second place. Here's a look at your top 5 leaderboard so far. Lots of skaters yet to come.
Ako ďalší v poradí, next to skate, representing Slovakia, Slovensko,
Makar Parlar from Slovakia, 16 years old, second junior Grand Prix season, 17th after the short program. He was 13th in Courchevel on week 2, 85.87 personal best in that competition. Looking to better that here tonight. So nice to see the athletes smile like that. Pleased with the performance.
Slovakia, Marko Piljar.
And mission accomplished for getting out after the first Junior Grand Prix in Courchevel and having a pretty good skate last night, the short program, and a good skate here. The free season started well now. Got some experience under his belt. Here's the triple loop up the top of the program. Has to turn in between the free leg, just a little bit too far back on the heel, and had to do a turn, get into the toe loop. And there's a nice triple toe loop. Watch the speed on the takeoff through the air. A little loose in the air. I mean, not a big deal because he's strong, so he can get high enough, but you're going to go for quads, you're going to need to be tighter than that. There's the flying entrance into the change combination spin in pretty good position. Turning over for a feature, straight up and down. He's like really well centered, not moving at all across the ice. That flying change combination spin in at a level 4 with a plus 0.25. So well done on that combination spin. There's the triple loop and got the flow right up into the double toe loop. So good work on that landing to stay with it. Not panic, just a loss of balance there, but didn't go down and went down the ice and did another nice element. So that little loss of balance didn't really affect the rest of the program. And there's a look into the change spin at the end of the program, level 3 with a plus 0.30. And here comes the smile. There it is. Great feeling. Nicely done.
Ťažšie sa šlo. Ale nohy robili. Áno, nohy robili, aj keď som nevládal. Takže fajn. Nebude to veľa.
Scores for Marko Piljar. Marko Piljar.
Pre-program score for Marko Piljar from the Slovak Republic, 92.85. Double fist pump, hand slap. What do you call that? 92.85. That's first in the pre-program. 142.10. Very happy young man and coach in the kiss and cry. Great improvement from Courchevel. Great job tonight.
Ako ďalší v poradí, next to skate, representing Czechia, Česko, Georgie Reshenko.
Georgie Reshenko from Czech Republic, 18 years old, second Junior Grand Prix season, 16th after the short program, born in St. Petersburg, Russia, coached by Michael Matlock. 123.98 personal best 2 years ago in Zagreb at the Golden Spin competition, skating to from ear to ear. And How You Like Me Now.
Watch the night suffocate all the light as it smothers the sun. I can tell by the moon you'll be joining me soon as a guest in my fortress of fun. We are two of a kind, violent, unsound of mind. You're the yin to my yang, can't you see? And if I were to leave, you would crumble in grief. Face it, bats, you'd be lost without me. You'd be lost, you'd be lost. Face it, bats, you'd be lost without me.
Mama never taught me how to smile.
But trust me, it was not for lack of trying. So instead I'm thinking I will cut my chances and have a crack at crying. My father told me I was not a fighter, and all my life has led me to believe it. So just slap on a mask and you'll happily pass, because sadness don't exist if no one sees it. But the lines on my face are cutting deeper as these tearful rivers run them over. See, I've always had disdain for the face in my mirror, getting worse as I grow older. So said, make you love me, baby. Said, make you want me, baby. Said, make you love me, baby. Said, make you want me, baby. Oh, now. How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
Well, this is a perfect example of a young man who is extremely talented.
Czechia,
In
Georgie
so many
Reshenko.
areas of skating, kind of buried at 16th after the short program. Short program did not go well for him. It was hard to tell in such a short period of time, especially if you're making mistakes. And he fell on the triple axel and had some other little issues, that the basic overall quality of the skater is much better than what you see in a short program. But the free program unveils that. We saw that here. Great technique, very strong, committed to his character and his choreography. Be patient with that. Here's the quad toe. Look great coming off this pick here. Super in the air. This a little bit of a lean on the end and didn't have the foot underneath him. But comes down the ice here for another quad. Oh, there's a look at the same one, sorry, and a lean. There's the triple axel right on top. Gets the free leg back, a little late, but got it done. So that was great technique on that jump. And here's a move right into the back camel spin. It's a change combination spin. It's in at a level 4 with a plus GOE. So not only a good jumper, it's also got some good flexibility and strength and spins as well. And here's some work in the steps. So this is more the choreography coming, but you can see he's reaching out with the arms, taking the time. He's not just a jumper, he's trying to develop other aspects of his program. Some nice steps in there. That comes in at a level 3, so that's good. The junior step sequence at level 3. The triple lutz a little bit later, right on top, up into the triple toe loop on a big lean, but hangs on to the landing. Another triple lutz. Look at the strap has come undone on the boots, but they're built in such a way that they stay away from the ice. We'll take a little closer look at that. It's probably more distracting for the judge than it is for the skater. You may not even know that it has come undone, but you can see nowhere close to the ice, so no problem. And there you go. It's really nice performance. Nice athletic ability. Good job here tonight.
Georgie Reshenko, representing
Free program score for Jager Reshenko from the Czech Republic, 114.71. Doesn't look like he likes that score. That's first in the free program. Total competition score, 167.84. Don't give up, young man. You have the ability figure out what it is you need to do to get the points you want.
Next to skate, representing Hungary, Majersko, Alexander Vlasenkov.
Well, Alexander Reshenko, 17 years old, 15th after the short program. Skating to the one by Elton John.
Yesterday, you came to lift me up, as light as straw and brittle as a bird. Today, I weigh less than a shadow on the wall, just one more whisper to keep me calm.
Love can be the sweet love story that is older than the sea, the simple truth about the love he brings to me. Where do I start? Like a summer rain that cools the pavement with a pink leather shine, he came into my life gave a meaning to this empty world of mine. He fills my heart.
A woman is a woman and a man ain't not but a male. A woman is a woman and a man ain't not but a male. The good thing about it, he knows how to drive the wheel. Mama's in the backyard learning how to drive and wheel.
Hungary, Alexander Vlasenkov.
What was on Alexander's mind clearly was the list of technical elements to get through, and for the most part he did get through all of that, but lots and lots of work still yet to do on posture and performance. You know, what is expression? It's not just through the body movement, a lot of it's got to be also through the face, and very difficult when you're young to connect to the audience or the judges. There's the triple flip right on top, reloads, goes up and down on the knee, gets that done. That's good. On the quarter, on that toe loop, on the triple toe, there's the triple loop, Euler, and triple Salchow. And that's currently just under review right now. And you can see here the spin a little slow, the free leg is down a little bit, maybe a little bit below that hip. So important that these young men have flexibility and strength. Otherwise their spins are significantly less than the jumps. And there's the inequality in skating. You start to see that quality skaters are evenly balanced between jumping, spinning, and performance. So look at the triple loop a little bit later. Certainly a pretty good jumper, gets straight up, maybe a little under rotated on that. That's under review as well. So there are 8 elements. There are 11 elements in this program, and 8 of them are under review by the technical panel because they're just not sure if there is a full rotation and whatnot. So if that affects the elements and then you're still working on presentation, you know, it's a bit of a challenge. But, you know, these are young men and you've got to get the elements done first. You do have to learn that first, get the confidence, and then you start to build the performance from there. Former European champion there, Julia Gore-Sebastian. Very powerful, dynamic skater herself. Now coaching, I've been coaching for a number of years. Not a lot of dialogue there in the kiss and cry. Maybe some self-analysis for Alexander. Interesting to know how he felt about the program. That's what makes this sport really great. There's so many aspects to it. There's so much to learn. And it's not just learned in practice, it's also learned in competition, and that takes many years, of course. Let's take a look at the scores for Alexander Vlasenkov from Hungary. Free program score of 89.52. That's 5th in the free program, with a total competition score of 143.82, and that'll put Alexander currently into 2nd place overall.
This brings him currently in the 2nd place.
Your leaderboard top 5 so far.
Ako ďalší v poradí, next to skate, representing Ukraine.
Well, from Ukraine, 16-year-old Kirill Leschenko, 2nd Junior Grand Prix season, coached by Dmitry Skachenko, skating the free program here to Grand Amour.
Penso a lei, il profumo dolce della pelle sua, è una voce dentro che mi sta portando dove nasce il sole. Sole sono le parole, ma se vanno scritte tutto può cambiare. Senza più timore te lo voglio urlare, questo grande amore, amore. Penso solo a te, dimmi perché quando vedo solo te, dimmi perché quando credo solo in te, grande amore, che non mi lascerai mai. Dimmi
Well, 16-year-old Kirill Leschenko
Ukraine,
from Ukraine,
Kirill
very
Leschenko.
powerful and passionate skater. Some really good technique as well. Carried a lot of speed, pretty aggressive throughout the whole program. Kind of threw caution to the wind a little bit, which is great because you kind of want to do that. That was a nice job. Good program. I think he'll be pretty pleased with that. Here's a look at the triple Lutz, double Salchow. Look at how low he is in the takeoff, straight up in the air. Euler, and just the double Salchow. Just opened up a little bit on that. Here's the triple loop, straight down, pushes himself straight up, right on top of the landing, maybe a little under on that. It's on the quarter, actually, the system. Watch the powerful pushing in these 3 turns into a huge Arabian flying camel entry. Flying camel in at a level 4. Picked up some speed here once he grabs the blade. Triple flip, double toe. No problem. Really good on the landings. He gets that free leg out, stabilizes the landing, and bends the skating knee nice and soft. Watch right here, bends down there and pushes that free leg back. That's how he gets stabilized and doesn't have to flip out. And then the change sits spin at the end of the program, just level 2, so missing 2 features. No, pardon me, they just changed it, so they had it under review, and it's been upgraded to change sits spin level 4, so that was good. We had 11 elements and 6 reviews for this program. They did a pretty efficient job getting through all of that.
The scores for Kirill Leschenko.
Free program score for Kirill Leschenko from Ukraine, 96.43. That's second in the free program with a total competition score of 151.58. That'll put Kirill currently second place overall for the moment. Here's a look at your top 5 skaters so far.
Next skate, representing Germany.
Our final skater in group number 2, Louis Weisser from Germany, 13th after the short program, 18 years old, second junior Grand Prix season, coached by Martina Dieck and choreographed by Tim Dieck. 84.02 personal best, skating to Blues for Clue.
Germany, Louis Weisser.
Feels with me. I'm your window shopper. Sucker for your love. Oh, I'm wearing your goggles. Virtual.
I really like Lewis's sort of freedom as he skates. He's jazzy piece and sort of has a jazzy style. Great speed coming into these elements. He was really aggressive throughout the program. There's the triple Lutz. Not a lot of room in the air, but certainly enough to get around nice and clean. Here's the triple loop. And that was nicely done. Lots of air time on that. Triple toe loop, Euler, and the triple Salchow. That got a little messy at the end, under rotated 2-foot landing. Carries really good speed into the takeoff of the first jump. You just have to learn to keep that flow going through the air and on the landing. There's some interesting spin positions. Good spinner. And good speed up into this triple toe loop near the end of the program. So certainly, and you can see some arm movements there. That's good enough skating skills to feel comfortable and confident to perform at a higher level than most at this stage of development. Of course, the jumping elements are priority for all the men normally, but performance starting to creep in quite nicely into Lewis's performance as well. See, he cut his hand in the program. Pre-program score 108.81. That's second in the free program. Somebody pretty pleased with that score, with a total competition score 164.26, and that'll put Lewis currently into second place after two groups.
We will have a break for ice. The competition will continue on 16:21.
There's a look at the standings so far after two groups. 12 more skaters to come battle for the podium, and the medals will ensue after the ice resurfacing. We'll take a short break, but as we do, the ISU presented the special award to Alexei Mishin and Tamara Mostovina, Soviet champions and world pair silver medalists in 1969. Both have gone on to coach Olympic and world champions and make an indelible mark on the sport. They were honored this year at the Lifetime Achievement Awards at the 2021 ISU Skating Awards. Take a look and enjoy.
Having successfully competed in pair skating and won medals at the ISU European and World Championships and participated in the Olympic Winter Games, his true calling was to become a legend as a coach. Born in 1941, Alexei Mishin started skating in his teens, and his breakthrough as an athlete came when he teamed up with Tamara Muskvina. Together, they claimed 2 bronze and 1 silver medal at the ISU European and World Figure Skating Championships in 1968 and 69, and ranked 5th at the 1968 Olympic Winter Games. Coaching became his passion. Alexei Mishin coached and built top skaters, including Olympic and world champions Yevgeny Plushenko, Alexei Urmanov, Alexei Yagudin, Yelizaveta Tukta-Mesheva, and European champion Sofia Samadurova. He also worked with many international skaters, such as gold medal winners Stefan Lombiel and Karolina Kostner. He's not only known as a master coach, but he's also the mastermind behind a number of innovative training methods, unique exercises and equipment such as the harness for jump training known as the Mishin vest, which is used around the world. Generations of skaters have benefited from his pioneering coaching skills. At the ISU World Figure Skating Championships 2021, 3 of his students competed. Yelisaveta Tuktamesheva won silver, Mikhail Kolyada placed 5th, and newcomer Yevgeny Semenenko was 8th. Alexei Mishin continues to teach with the same passion and fire he had when he started over 50 years ago. This ISU Lifetime Achievement Award 2021 goes to Alexei Mishin for his outstanding work as a coach. Visionary, innovative, and inspirational, he has helped shape modern figure skating. Known today as the most successful pair skating coach in the world, she's also a world and European medalist in pair skating with her partner Alexei Mishin, a multiple national champion in single skating and Winter Olympian. Tamara Moskvina, born in 1941, started skating as a 10-year-old in her hometown in Russia. When she retired from competition, she turned to coaching her passion, pair skating. Her first of many world champions were Irina Vorobyeva, Igor Lizovsky in 1981. To date, Tamara Moskvina has an impressive number of students who have won medals at Olympic Games, ISU World and European Championships, 63 to be precise. She created amazing pairs such as Olympic champions Yelena Valova, Oleg Vasilyev, Natalia Muskochunok, Artur Dmitriev, Oksana Kazakova, Artur Dmitriev, and Yelena Berezhnaya, Anton Sisholayice, that were known for technical difficulty and unique artistry. At the ISU World Figure Skating Championships 2021, Tamara Moskvina celebrated another triumph. Her young students Anastasia Mishina, Alexandra Galyamov, and Alexandra Baikova, Dmitry Kozlovsky claimed gold and bronze. Still on the ice most days, she continues to create magic. Living legend Tamara Moskvina is awarded with an ISU Lifetime Achievement Award for her incredible impact, influence, and dedication to the development of pair skating as a coach.
Open your lips and just be hooked on your tongue. Love your kisses till it don't stop. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need you, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so hard to leave, yeah, but every touch is ooh la la. boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Coming now, follow my lead. Come coming now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. We let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about sweet and sour and how your family's doing okay. And leaving you in a taxi, kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play. And singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby, come on. 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 I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. 'Cause everything is never as it seems. 'Cause I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they try to teach me how to dance. A foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed. A disco ball is just hanging by a thread. I like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. 'Cause everything is never as it seems. Leave my door open just a crack. 'Cause I feel like such an insomniac. Why do I tire of counting sheep when I'm far too tired to fall asleep? To 10 million fireflies, I'm weird 'cause I hate goodbyes. I got misty eyes as they said farewell.
luck, everyone, to Kośice, Slovakia, week number 3 on the ISU Junior Grand Prix. Here we are in the Steel Arena, group number 3 for the men's free program, about to take to the ice. Here's a look at the judging panel from our Kiss and Cry camera. No fans allowed in this facility, so all the support coming from the teams of the skaters, their fellow competitors and team leaders, medical staff, coaches, of course. They're kind of used to that. Now we've had about almost 2 years of COVID.
Môžu nastúpiť na rozjazdku. The following competitors may now take the ice for warm-up. Z Kazachstanu, from Kazakhstan, Diaz Jirenbajo. Zo Slovenska, from Slovakia,
There's a look at your standings so far after 2 groups.
From Finland,
12
Makar
more
Sansef.
skaters.
Z Korea,
yet to come.
from Korea, Yonghyun Cha. Z Kanady, from Canada, Cory Cercelli. Zo Švajčiarska, from Switzerland, Naoki Rossi.
They wonder, don't go there. This creature who are hiding in the dark, then something came creeping. It told her, don't you worry, just follow everywhere I go. Top over the mountains of I know. Give you everything you've been dreaming of. Just let me know. Everything you want is gonna be the amazing story you can tell, and you'll be safe under my control. Just let me know. Just let me Seen you, see one hypnotized and walking on coating ice. Then you broke and see you walk again. Then she ran faster than start screaming. It is someone out there, please help me. Come get me behind her. She can hear say, follow everywhere I go. Top over the mountains of I know. Give you everything you've been dreaming of. Just let me in. Everything you want is gonna be the amazing story you can tell, and you'll be safe under my control. Just let me know. Just let me Everything you want is gonna be the amazing story you can tell, and you'll be safe under my control. Just let me know. Just let me follow everywhere I go. Top over the mountains of I know. Give you everything you've been dreaming of. Just let me
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the back, horse that gets attached. Hat is Matty Black, got the boots that black to
There we go. There's the start order for this group.
You can whip your board.
It's the again.
I've been in the valley, you ain't been up that porch now. Can nobody tell me nothing? Yeah. You can't tell me nothing. Can nobody tell me nothing?
Again, remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, ISU Figure Skating, and on YouTube at ISU Junior Grand Prix, and on Twitter at ISU_Figure.
My life is a movie, we're riding and moving. Cowboy from Jersey, bring all my booty. Can nobody tell me nothing? Yeah. You can't tell me nothing. Yeah. Can nobody tell me nothing? Yeah. You can't tell me nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna take my.
Well, this time 1 year ago, everything pretty much figure skating was shut down around the world. We are very fortunate to be here live at an event, the Junior Grand Prix, to get the season started. We hope the same success will carry through the Senior Grand Prix and the championships as well. Health and safety, of course, the #1 priority. Done a great job. They did a great job with the ISU World Championships in Sweden and carried that through to this series so far. You never know, there's always chances, but for the most part, it has been extremely well operated and run. The athletes have been respectful, the coaches as well. Masks are always worn, distances has been handled extremely well. And yet we still feel a part of the family. We're all here to watch the skaters. We're thrilled to participate, even at the stage that we're at. It's a lot better than it was a year ago, that's for sure. Great to see these young athletes back on the ice. We need to keep this generation going with the seniors.
Páni,
future.
Koniec rozjazdky.
Here we go.
Prosím,
Group 3.
opustite ľadovú plochu.
Men's free program.
Gentlemen, your warm-up has
Week 3,
ended.
Junior Grand Prix.
Please leave the ice. Dámy a páni, ladies and gentlemen, representing Kazakhstan, z Kazakhstanu, Diaz Yerebnayev.
Diaz, 17 years old, second Junior Grand Prix season, 88.77 personal best, but that was back in 2019 in Chelyabinsk. He'll skate the free program, the soundtrack from home.
Kazakhstan, Diaz Yidebnayev.
Well, for Diaz, very strong, solid body core, which stabilizes all his positions in the spins and the jumps. Really good technique there. One thing is that music really does not present any opportunity for performance. It's just a slow building, repetitious piece of music, which maybe is the design at the moment. Let's just worry about technical and not deal with the performance side. That's okay. That would be a strategy, a good one perhaps in developing young juniors. There's a double axel, triple toe loop. So nice. Really accelerates off the ice and straight up into the air for that triple loop. How nice that was. At the beginning of the program, he was just right on top of his feet, pushing himself straight up, rotating easily. Euler into the triple Salchow, lifts way up into the air. A little tired near the end perhaps, but there's that triple Salchow. It's just beautiful. So soft. Knees on the landing, great quality, plus GOEs on all those jumps. And there's the change Sispin. Look at that straight footwork, a foot with turned out toes, perfectly centered, small circles, will jump into the back sit. There's a little bit of speed in there, but that's in at a level 3, pardon me, at a level 2, so we only got 2 of the features on that change Sispin. There's triple flip a little bit later. That was a little bit more problematic. He started to get tired, so the upper body got a little looser. And there's a look inside the flying change combinations. But right at the end of the program, again, just level 2, so losing a couple features in the spins. Really solid, very physically strong skater and good timing, good technique. Not a lot of performance at this stage. Focus is on getting those elements trained and learned, and then they can explore different approaches to the program.
The scores for Diaz Yidebnayev. Diaz Yidebnayev represents Kazakhstan.
A free program score 113.50. That's second in the free program with a total competition of 168.97. So that'll put Diaz currently overall into first place. 11 skaters yet to come.
Ako ďalší v poradí, next to skate, representing Slovakia, Slovensko, Adam Hagara.
Well, Adam Hagara, 15 years old, 11th after the short program, skating here at hometown. And he'll skate the free program here tonight. Feeling Good by Michael Bublé.
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world, and a whole world for me. scent of the pine. You know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. So good. I feel so good.
Slovakia, Adam Hagara.
Well, that was a good program by Adam. He was on a mission to get all those technical elements done, and particularly the jumps, of course, and he had a great run throughout the program. There are 11 elements, and there are 6 reviews, so taking a look at mostly the jumps, one spin, just make sure the rotation is there, see if there's any touchdowns. You can see a nice smile coming off the ice and a great greeting by coach. Very pleased with that. That's the first step in development, getting comfortable and confident in these difficult elements. Here's the triple axel, way back with the arms in the free leg, gets really good height, but over rotates it and does a 3-turn, but not a big deal. Still the triple axel accomplished. There's the triple S triple toe loop. Really patient. He looked so focused. Wasn't hoping that he was on top of his feet. He was right there. There's a double 3-turn between those 2 triple jumps. Triple Lutz a little bit later in the program, straight back over the pick, arms in close to the chest, pretty fast rotation position in the air. The camel spin, this is a little weakness. You can see that leg is low, upper body is high, not a lot of flexibility, pretty slow spin, so that's something to work on. Grabs the leg in the back camel, but that's not a natural element for Adam at this point. It'll take a lot of work off ice and on. And here's the ending. No, it's not a massive smile. You can tell he's pretty pleased with that. Right here. What's the first thing on the shopping list for these young men is get the technical elements done, not just juniors, of course, for everybody. But then you need to add things as well. That usually is your next 5, 6, 7 years of growth and maturity and development. Yeah, 7 elements were reviewed out of the 11, so lots of work by the technical panel. That's why it takes a little longer on some skaters. Let's take a look at the free program scores for Adam Vergara from Slovakia. 106.25, that's 4th in the free program, for a total competition score of 162.63. That'll put Adam currently overall into 4th place.
Next skate, representing Finland, Finsko, Makar Sansef.
Well, from Finland, 17-year-old Makar Sansef, born in Russia, coached by Tatiana Lebedeva, 107.73 is personal best. Needs 110.81 to take the lead. He got that 107.73 in week 1 this year in Courchevel. Skating the free program to I Love You by Woodkid.
Shivers offshore through the tides of oceans. We are shining in the rising sun. As we are floating in the blue, I am softly watching you. Oh boy, your eyes betray what burns inside you. Whatever I feel for you, you only seem to care about you. Is there any chance you could see me too? 'Cause I love you. Is there anything I could do just to get some attention from you? In the waves I've lost every trace of you. Where are you? Drifted ashore through the streams of oceans, whispers wasted in the sand. Whatever I feel for you, you only seem to care about you. Is there any chance you could see me too? 'Cause I love you. Is there anything I could do just to get some attention from you? In the ways I've lost every trace of you. Where are you? Where are you? Whatever I feel for you, you only seem to care about you. Is there any chance you could see me too? 'Cause I love you. Is there anything I could do just to get some attention from you? In the waves I've lost every trace of you. Where are you? Where are you?
Finland, Makar Sansef.
Well, for Makar, he just couldn't find his balance point on some of those jumps and was searching and trying to make corrections and kept overcorrecting or undercorrecting and was on a lean and had these falls. Sometimes it's just like when you're dizzy and you can't just get up too quickly and you can't find your balance. You're standing, but you don't feel upright. And Makar just lost sense of the balance. Here's the triple flip. No problem there. Right on top. Starts out good. Euler. Here's the triple salto. What happens? Steps forward. You just try to hang on there. Let's take a look at the feet here. Triple salto part, or flip is no problem. Feet are nice tight together. There's the Euler. Here's the salto. Free leg pulls up. and he tried to keep the foot off and puts the toe down and pushes himself forward into a choreographic move that probably wasn't there in the beginning. There's the triple Lutz on a big lean forward. Unfortunately, was not on top of his feet for that landing. And another triple Lutz as well. Just got, feeling of the triple Lutz just got away from him today. He was on a lean to the outside. You can see clearly he can do this jump without any problem, but when you start on a lean, it just gets worse. This is the triple Salchow 3-turn. Again, slow on the checkout. So the slow stopping rotation, having to deal with the different angles going up in the air, couldn't sort it out. Had a couple successful jumps for sure, but it did affect the program without question. See a little disappointment on his face. He had to struggle through it. It takes a lot of physical effort to fight off, tough jumps or to get up from a fall. Free program score for Makar, 102.79. That's fifth in the free program so far with a total competition score of 160.96. And that'll put Makar Sansef into fifth place. There's your top 5 so far.
Next to skate, representing Korea, Young-Hyun Cha.
Young-Hyun Cha from Korea, 17 years old, 4th Junior Grand Prix season, lots of experience, 9th after the short program. 133.13 personal best at the Winter Youth Olympic Games in 2020 as he prepares to skate to the Phantom of the Opera.
Korea Yonghyun Cha.
Well, kind of one speed throughout the whole program, just full out, up and down the ice, determined to get all those jumping elements in. Great spring off the ice, just powers straight up into the air. Not the tightest or fastest rotation position, but not necessary when you get that high. Quads, yes, you're going to need to tighten that up, but on the triples, Young Yun is able to get all the way around. He's got lots of time in the air. Triple left, triple toe to start out. Triple flip, no problem. You can see that free leg just a little bit loose away from the skating leg in the air. Again, not a big deal if you're getting all the way around, but looking forward for quads is going to be an issue. There's the double axel. Euler pushes up for the triple Salchow, a little under rotated there, pushes the free leg back. But he was really on top of the game for the takeoffs and got great air time and carried a lot of speed into each one of those elements, those jumping elements. This was a good night for Young Yun Cha of Korea. And the spins were quite okay. There's a combination level 4, change combination level 4 at the end of the program with a plus GOE. So there were 11 elements and 6 reviews. So judges taking a look at the landings on all those jumps, making sure, 2 spins in fact, making sure that that they were clean. I don't see any under rotation in any of the jumps or not. They're all fine. And the level 4 spin at the end was reviewed, but confirmed. Well, needs 110.14 to take over the lead. Pretty sure with that display of jumping, he'll be able to do that here. Here is the free program score, 123.45. That's first in the free program. Total competition score of 182.29. So nod of approval and thanks from Young Yun Cha from Korea. He takes over first place overall. There's a look at your top 5 on the leaderboard so far. Happy young man.
Next to skate.
Well, our next competitor comes from Canada, 18-year-old Corey Cercelli. 3rd junior Grand Prix season, 18 years old, 8th after the short program. He was disappointed with that short. Looking to redeem himself here, coached by Brian Orser, choreographed by David Wilson, as he skates to the Nutcracker.
Canada, Corey Cercelli.
Well, Corey certainly looked a little bit happier with this program. He had some fighting to do throughout it, but he was also more centered and balanced. He was just 2 weeks ago, I guess 3 weeks ago, in Courchevel in week 1. Traveled all the way back to Canada and then got back on a plane to come out here. That's not easy on the body at all. At the same time, you're training. Didn't really have a good short program last night. Wanted to get back on schedule and redeem himself a little bit. Here's the triple axel. It looked pretty good on the takeoff, and he was right on top of the foot. That free leg got stuck in front, though. You got to punch that back so quickly to stabilize it. There's the triple Lutz, hands over the head on a lean. Stayed with it and glided out nicely on that landing edge. And triple loop on a lean a little bit as well, but he has a really strong body core, so even if you go up a little bit on a lean, if you stay with it, you'll land that jump. There's the triple flip. That was a lean, a little slow in the air, probably under rotated up into the triple salchow. That was no problem. Then the double axel. Watch the triple toe loop, goes up on an angle again, but pushes the free leg back just to keep on the 1 foot. So, and then the flying sit, then that's really beautiful. Straight up, straight down, side position, nicely centered. That flying sit, level 4 plus GOE 0.56, so some good score on that element. Good spinner, elegant skater. Learning how to compete and put all the elements he's capable of doing in practice in competition. Because that is the sport. Okay, much better. Every time out, it's a learning process. Sometimes it gets disappointing, sometimes that's where you learn. The joy is fun. Let's take a look at the free program scores for Corey Cercelli from Canada. Season's best, 128.53. That puts Corey first in the free program with a 191.13 overall for the competition, and Corey is currently takes over first place.
Ako ďalší v poradí, next to skate, representing Switzerland, Naoki Rossi.
Well, Naoki is 14 years old, first Junior Grand Prix event. He's 7th after the short program, coached by Lorenzo Magri, choreographed by Benoit Richaud. Skating the free program here, week 3 on the Junior Grand Prix. Do you raise me up?
Switzerland, Naoki Rossi.
Well, no question that Naoki's a little disappointed coming off the ice, but is a really interesting example. He's only 14 years old, so he's very young. He's pretty strong and he's pretty quick. But as you start to lose it a little bit, you think, as I remember it myself, that muscle and strength powering through it and pulling and yanking and jabbing will do it. And there's the triple axel, looked pretty good, under-rotated, of course, a little slow in the air, but looked like he had it, slips off the edge. But then some mistakes started to creep in. Triple Lutz was open in the air on a lean. He goes down a little unexpected. Now he's carrying that with him just emotionally. There's the triple flip. Euler, triple Salchow. Not a lot of flow on that, but gets it done. A little bit later, here's the triple flip and the triple toe loop, or double toe loop, pardon me. So it's not working naturally. And so it begins, what happens is you begin to use your strength and force things a little bit more. And strength and quickness, not coordinated, doesn't work. Strength alone will not produce quality, and you need quality in these jumps and basic technique. The better the technique, the less strength that you need on that jump. So it's good to have it, not necessarily to always use it. But the young men, because they have so much strength, you can see him just thinking about what happened in that program. It got away from him, a little disappointed. Determined young competitor, no question. But the coordination of the technique was not with him tonight. So had a couple errors in that program. Good skater, lots of possibilities, lots of potential. 105.60. That will put Naoki currently into 7th place in the free program with a total competition score of 171.11. And that'll put him into 3rd overall at the moment. 6 skaters yet to come. A little disappointment there. Just working on that technique. Make it easier on yourself. Be efficient with your position in the air, timing on the takeoffs.
The following competitors may now take the ice for warm-up.
In the beginning, jumps feel very difficult to do physically because
Russia,
you don't know quite how to do them. Once you
Golobel,
learn that, they become physically quite easier. Let's put it that way. Never easy. Easier. There's a look at the standings so far. Cercelli in the lead with
Kirill
191.13.
and Ilya Yablokov. Zo Spojených štátov amerických. From the USA, William Anis.
Well, the final group on the ice to warm up. They're all battling for podium positions. Let's see. William Anis from the United States, 76.21, is in the lead. All the way down to number 6, 67.84. So that's a 9-point difference. And that's clearly possible to make up. So these young men will be doing quads which are worth, 10 points. So anything can happen here.
Assembled and I can't help but stare, 'cause I see truth somewhere in your eyes. I can't ever change without you. You reflect me, I love that about you. And if I could, I would just look at us all the time. 'Cause with your hand in my hand and a pocket full of soul, I'll tell you there's no place we couldn't go. Put your hand on the glass, I'll be trying to pull you through. You just gotta be strong, 'cause I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me. The vacancy that's set in my heart is a space that now you're home. So show me how to fight for now, and I'll tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out. You were right here all along. It's like you're my mirror. My mirror space, then now you're home. So show me how to fight for now. And I'll tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out. You were right here all along. It's like you're my mirror staring back at me. I couldn't get any bigger with anyone else beside me. And now it's
Well, it'll be so interesting to see how many of these young men produce the quad. The quad could be a great friend that carries a lot of points, but it also could be the bit of your enemy. Don't do it. One fall can lead into another, and here's a triple axe off this young man. Just a double there, but takes a tight back edge curve. Great pressure on that takeoff edge. Quick and agile. Those jumps. That young man is very good as well. Jay Kun from Korea. There's the leader. Powerful and strong, as I mentioned yesterday. We were watching him on practice the first day he got here. Was hitting the boards almost every jumping pass in the triple left, triple toe. It's a big rink. It's an Olympic size, European size rink. He's so powerful. That first day off the flight, maybe just wasn't alert to where the boards were, but had a great short program last night. Hoping to skate clean again, keep his position. Quad attempt, there it is, nice. Pushes the free leg back, good job. Here's a triple axel. Oh, how nice was that? Reminds me a little bit of Keegan Messing from Canada, originally from the United States. Powerful and quick.
There is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
And always living on the edge. Looks like it could not work out, but when it does, the jumps spin beautiful. How tight that back edge is, and right up into the triple axel. Nice, the double toe loop. And here's a look at the start order for the final group. Should be fun. See. All 6 very capable, very strong technical programs. Delivers here tonight. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at ISU Figure Skating, on YouTube at ISU Junior Grand Prix, and on Twitter at ISU_Figure. One more event today, the pairs free program. I got to tell you, we'll talk about these young women in the pairs event.
Your warm-up has ended.
One of the
Please
finest
leave
two
the ice.
athletes on the planet. It's just amazing what they do. We'll watch that event coming up after the men's free program. Also, medals will be presented tonight, so you can stay online and watch medals handed out to both the men's event and the pairs. And here we go, the final group.
Dámy a páni, ladies and gentlemen, representing Russia, Rusko, Alexander Golobel.
Alexander, 16 years old. First Junior Grand Prix season, 6th after the short. He's got a ways to make up here. Coached by Zhenya Ivanova. Skating the free program tonight to Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Russia, Alexander Golobel.
Well, the 5 reviews out of the 11 elements here, checking technical panel, checking all the jumps. 1 spin, actually. 4 jumps and 1 spin. Here's a look inside the program. Had some challenges really off the top. Sort of got himself organized halfway through the program and started to deliver late. Here's the quad sow, and this just did not convert into a good rotation position on a lean, loose legs, downgraded, and a fall. Was costly. Here's the triple axel, is another fall here. Watch the arms and the free legs snap them up in the air. Look pretty good in the air, but totally under rotated, downgraded, and another fall as well. So certainly not quick enough in the air. Triple Lutz gets that done, no problem. This is where he starts to pick up and get a little bit better. Here's the triple axel late in the program, not easy. Keeps on his feet, has to put the free foot down. A nice triple flip, double toe loop a little bit later. Had a nice triple loop after that as well. So started to get a little bit more comfortable and settle down. But at that point, a lot of points left on the table. Wanted to bring them with him, but they were gone already. So this may not be a score that he'll like. It was a bit of a struggle tonight. Strong skater, no question. Powerful. Needs some work on rotation positions and quickness and tidy. He has some pretty edgy programs. But if the technical starts to go down, yeah, it's a bit of a challenge.
The scores for Alexander Golobel.
Here's the scores for the free program for Alexander. 100.98. That's 9th in the free program. That will be disappointing. The total competition score of 168.82, and that will put Alexander currently into 5th place with 5 skaters yet to come.
Next skate, representing Korea, Jay Kun.
Jay Kun Lee, 13 years old, just very young, 5th after the short program, really efficient in rotation. We'll take a look as he skates the free program to the Untouchables.
Korea, Jager
Wow, what an efficient and dynamic young 13-year-old. Very powerful, very quick, made a couple mistakes, but the beginning of the program was so solid. This young man has really a very, very bright future because there's a lot of growth and maturity yet to come, but he's already so well taught. Such great basic skating skills, jumping skills, and spinning skills. There's the triplettes, straight up, so quick. Triple toe loop, absolutely no problem. Good timing, good technique, good speed on the takeoff, through the air, and on the landing. There's triple loop, glides right off the end of the edge. That was just textbook. Seems in control all the time. There's the double axel, triple toe loop, just beautiful. But we'll see a couple mistakes a little bit coming up here. Watch this axel, just gets away from the left edge, slips out from underneath him on the takeoff, and he stumbles. Didn't hit the board, so that's good. So he had to regather himself here right after this triple salchow. He's back on track. And then he had some nice step sequence, really good deep edges, soft knees. All the type of qualities you're looking for, not just at this level, but for further development in the seniors. There's that change combination spin level 2. Nice job. Remember this young man's name. We'll see it, I'm sure, a number of times as he rises up through the ranks in both junior and senior. Just 13, so he's got a good 2 years in juniors before he can get up to senior anyways. We'll enjoy seeing him on the Junior Grand Prix for next couple seasons.
The scores for Jager.
Free program scores for Jay Kun Lee of Korea, 119.50. That's third in the free program so far with a total competition score of 188.20. That will put Jay Kun currently into second place overall. 4 skaters to come.
Next to skate, representing Russia, Rusko, Andrei Anisimov.
A 17-year-old Andrei Anisimov from Russia, fourth after the short program, looking to climb up on the podium, coached by Victoria Butsieva. Taking just a few extra moments to get prepared. And he'll skate the free program tonight to Inception by Hans Zimmer.
doesn't matter.
Now tell me why.
Russia, Andrei Anisimov.
Well, in fourth place after the short program, Andre had it was no problem to go for the quads. He had to if he wanted to make that ground up onto the podium. He had the weapons. They didn't work very well tonight. And he ran out of gas a little bit halfway through the program. You can see him start to get tired, so he's got a little bit slop here. He's a good skater, but it unraveled a little bit here tonight. Look at the speed coming in this quad Salchow. Looks really good in the air, right on top on the landing, so no problem there. Quad toe, though, a little bit too far back on the heel. Freelake got stuck in front, has to go down. Triple axel, lined up pretty good on the back outside edge. There's the takeoff, and just cannot push that Freelake back. He's leaning outside the circle a little bit, has to put the foot down. This change Sispin's really nice, stretched out, perfectly centered. Goes for 8 revolutions. And that feature then, nice jump over, same spot. And that changed Sispin in at a level 3, positive GOE. A little bit later, big lean on that last, just steps out not to fall. There's the triple flip Euler, good flow through that Euler up into the triple Salchow, hangs onto that as well. So started to get back together a little bit later in the program. This position just was, he was exhausted at the end. Needs 120 to take over first. We'll see whether that program will garner that point. I don't think so, but he could have. The quads, as I mentioned a little earlier, they're your greatest friends or your biggest enemy. Just depends on whether you deliver them or not. I'm talking about in juniors here, of course. Let's take a look at the scores for the free program. Andrei Anisimov of Russia. And 116.52. That's fourth in the free program for a total competition score of 187.64. And that puts Andre currently in third place. 3 skaters yet to come.
Ako ďalší v poradí, next skate, representing Russia, Rusko, Kirill Sonatsky.
Well, Kirill Sonatsky, 15 years old, first junior Grand Prix season, coached by Olympic champion Kirill Leschenko. Needs 119.66 to take the lead as he skates for a medal to the Game of Thrones.
Jenny would dance with her ghosts, the ones she had lost and the ones she had found, and the ones who had loved her the most, the ones who'd been gone for so very long, she couldn't remember their names. They spun around on the dark cold stone, spun away our sorrow and pain, and she never wanted to leave, never
Russia, Kirill Sonatsky.
Well, 15-year-old Kirill Sonatsky, this young man was in the zone. Nothing was going to take him off center. Strong core, completely focused, used the speed. There's a great hug from Coach Reshenko. Triple axels weren't always working during this week in practice, but worked beautifully here tonight. Look at that tight back edge, arms back, and snaps him way up in the air. Lots of time to get around. Solid landing, the double toe loop. Comes back with another one. Look, even more lean on that back edge. Uses that free leg and arms just to whip him up into the air into a nice tight rotation position. Just great. Here's the triple lutz. Straight back up over the pick, hands over the head, reloads. Absolutely, no problem. He was in control. He wasn't guessing at anything or hoping things were going to work. He was just determined to make them work. And so well centered. And the change camel spin at the end of the program made sure he got a level 4 out of that with a plus 0.87 GOE. We will see a pretty big score here for the free program. There are 2 skaters to come. This young man was third, 71.48. He might take this event, but we'll see. 2 skaters have something to say about that. He's pointing at the sponsors, I think. Smart. Pre-program score for Kirill. 144.48. He looks pretty happy with that score. Total competition score 215.96, and that puts Kirill Sonatsky currently into first place with a nice big lead.
Ako ďalší v poradí, next skate, representing Russia, Ilya Yablokov.
Ilya Yablokov, 17 years old, second Junior Grand Prix season, second after the short program. He needs 142.72 to take over the lead. That's a big score for the free program as he skates to walk away and funny.
How'd I fail to see this little bedtime tale was funny? I could cry to think of all the irony I've missed. What an unusual twist. Right at the end of it, funny. Who could see that this pathetic scene would be so funny? Once you strain to find the grain of humor underneath, life double crosses with style, forcing you into a smile, so it can kick you in the teeth. Just desserts, we can all laugh till it hurts. At my expense, I'm accustomed to working on spec. I always pick up the check.
I think it's funny. Who could top or make this comic opera more compelling? You could weave in some deceit to even up the score. You'd have us all on the floor. That would be roaringly funny. Sad enough, my life's a joke that suffers in a telling. Just another hoary chestnut from the bottom drawer. I've heard so often before that I can't laugh.
Russia, Ilya Yablokov.
Well, that was a great program. Started out a little dubious, like popped that quad loop to a double, and I thought, oh boy. Then he had the triple loop, that was no problem, but then you were wondering, was he going to get all that difficulty in? He seemed to gain energy, gain momentum, gain speed, gain passion throughout the program. It just got better and better and better. And that'll serve him well. See if he has enough to take the lead. It's going to be very, very close. Here's quad toe. So low down on the knee. Breaks a little forward, gets up into the triple toe. So quad toe, triple toe near the top of the program. Here's the triple axel. Not a lot of speed after that. Pushes himself up for a triple toe loop. That'll be under rotated. It is in the system. Here's triple Lutz. Great height, pushes himself straight up, nice rhythm into the Euler, into the triple Salchow. Got great soft knees with powerful legs. Here's the triple axel a little later in the program. Lots of time, a little forward on the landing. So losing a little bit of GOE points, but still he's collecting them on the difficulty of the elements. There's the triple flip, huge, into a spread eagle. So nicely done. A good spinner as well, has unique, difficult, and requires a lot of flexibility in those positions. This is a lot of energy right at the end of the program. This kind of jazz. Look at that difficult position. I'd never get out of that if I ever got into it. Have to roll me down the hill. That was amazing. Great work. Needs 142.72. That's just an awful lot to ask. We'll see whether he gets close to that or not. Great fight, great comeback in that program.
The scores for Ilya Yablokov.
Free program score for Ilya. 134.14. That's not enough. That's second in the free program. Total competition score 207.39. He'll take a medal, that's for sure, but it won't be gold. That puts Ilya currently into second place overall. And there's a look at your top 5 on the leaderboard with one skater to come. There's the leader after the short program from the United States. William Anis, 16 years old, born in Boston, his second junior Grand Prix season, 105.45 personal best, but that was 2 years ago. He needs 139.76 to win this event as he skates the free to Sarabande Sweep.
USA, William Annis.
Well, 11 elements, 7 reviews, a number of things to take a look at for the technical panel. Let's take a look at some of the elements. He struggled, but he fought back. He's so strong. Even when things are a little bit off, he's able to hang on. Here's a look at the quad loop right off the top of the program. Watch the landing. He's got it. They've got it in there as clean. Of course, he had to step out a little bit, but that's all the way around. No under rotation. And here's the triple axel.
Do you mind if I...
And has to put the foot down. So losing some GOE points on those elements. Second triple axel here. Carries up into a double toe loop. Not a lot of flow and speed through that, but gets it done. And the flying Sitzman, a lot of speed into that. Here's the triple lutz. Look at the power and speed. Up into the triple toe loop as well. Hand touches. So just sloppy little mistakes. Huge jumper. So powerful. But quality issues that he needed those points in that program. Not only the elements, landing them, but he needed to do them with quality. And there's the ending move. Needs to 139.76. I think there was probably just too many, not errors, but quality items may not climb up that high. Needs 131 to win the silver, and only 114 to take the bronze. We'll see in just a moment. Right, an athlete so strong and powerful, carries the speed, skates without fear. There was a lot of elements for the technical panel to go through. I want to get it right for all the skaters, of course, in this last group. Everybody fighting for the medals. Got to take their time, review those elements that are in question. We're still looking at the change combination spin, which was level 2 at the end of the program. It stays at level 2. They're now finished. The scores will come up in just a moment. Will it be enough for a medal? And if so, what color? Coach looks pretty calm. Skater just a little bit nervous or anxious for those scores. As we wait for the scores, remember to follow us on social media. Send us your questions. Where are you watching from? Who your favorite skater has been so far in this Junior Grand Prix season? 3 weeks in, 4 weeks still to come. Here we go. Here's the scores. Pre-program score for William. 128.39. That's fourth in the free program, for a total competition score of 204.61, and that will put William into third place as he takes the bronze. Skating last, he had a chance. Looks a little disappointed, but very powerful, dynamic skater, great future. No question. There's a look at the standings. Kirill 215.96, Ilya 207.39, William at 204.60. There's your top three, and a look at the rest of the field.
Running out of breath, but I got stamina. I'm running now. I close my eyes, but I'm running to the waist below. I got stamina.
And here's a look at the rest of the schedule. The Paris free program takes to the ice in just a little while at 18:35 here in Slovakia. Tomorrow's schedule. The free dance goes at 10:30 in the morning. The women's free program, won't want to miss that. That'll take place at 13:20 in the afternoon. And the rest of the schedule, we have a week off. We'll move on to Krasnoyarsk, Russia, Ljubljana, Slovenia, Gdansk, Poland. We'll finish the season out in Linz, Austria, October 7th to 9th. And then the junior and senior Grand Prix final in Osaka, Japan, December 10th to 12th. Well, that concludes our coverage of the men's free program. For all of us here at the ISU and Red Brick Sports, thank you for watching. Make sure you join us for the Paris Prix program coming right up.